Marvel Studios is reportedly considering splitting Secret Wars into two parts, and honestly, I think it's gonna happen. Now, this is coming from John Rocca, but this is also coming from Daniel RPK, the man himself, Mr. 80% from the field. You feel what I'm saying? So I would take this with considerable salt. Not a pinch of salt, but considerable salt. Anyway, he says that Marvel's looking to split Avengers Secret Wars into a two-part movie, turning into a multi-phase saga event rather than a single finale, and I think this is incredibly smart. The amount, not only money wise, but story wise. I feel like if you tried to make Secret Wars into one movie, that movie's got to be 4 hours. With all the moving parts, with the entire cast, this cast is going to be massive. This story is going to be huge. And if you know Secret Wars and all the things it entails, can you blame Marvel whatsoever for wanting to not drag this out, but split this into multiple parts? Secret Wars is one of Marvel's biggest stories you could possibly tell. And not only that, but we're going to be going from all the way back to Blade to all the way as recent as Deadpool and Wolverine and Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. There's going to be so many characters, so many stories, so many inclusions, and hell, something like this, Spider-Man getting his black suit could happen during this Secret Wars arc. I think it's all going to depend on, and it pretty much got confirmed, it's going to depend on how Doomsday does at the box office, which if you ask me, it's going to be a smash hit, especially depending with all the stuff we're hearing with this movie. I think people are at least going to go and see it and be curious, which is going to give it like 1.5 bill. So I think we're probably going to see a Secret Wars Part 1, a Secret Wars Part 2. We're probably going to see some Battle World event things happen on Disney Plus. I think we're in for a little Secret Wars saga. That's what the Secret Wars saga. It's also being reported that Kevin Feige wants the Russo brothers to stay alongside for the next saga beyond Avengers Doomsday, potentially as directors or key creative consultants, and I think that makes a lot of sense too. Why not keep these people who have created some of the biggest events in Marvel history? Keep them on. You feel what I'm saying? They clearly know what they're doing. They have love for the game, so why wouldn't you want people that have love for the game to join you in this long journey, which Marvel hopes to do for the next 10 to 20 to 30 years? Plus, I mean, that just makes total sense. The Russo brothers are the ones that are leading us into this new saga. Why wouldn't they be there to help us get through it and guide us along there? I'm not saying they have to be in control of everything. I'm not saying they need to be the next Avengers director, but they could be there in the background. I think that is a totally smart decision. That's my opinions, man. I think that if Avengers Doomsday does get, I think we are going to see a Secret Wars Part 1, a Secret Wars Part 2. We're going to see some Battle World titles on Disney Plus, maybe even a movie set in Battle World there as well. I think Secret Wars is going to be around for a while if Doomsday does what it needs to do, and hopefully it does what it needs to do, man. But what do y'all think in the comments down below? How would you feel if Secret Wars got split into a multi-part event rather than just one major movie? I think this would be a good thing, to be honest, but I want to know what y'all think. Let's talk about this in the comments down below, man, because you know we got to talk about it. Simple.